This is Katy.
And this is Patience.
And we're
Gummy Buddies.
It only took 2 tries.
Check out our first blipper.
Yes, on our Patreon at
Gummy Buddies. I actually don't know it. Do we have to? I wonder if there's a. I don't know. Update to be continued.
I think it's.
I
think it's Gummy Buddies Podcast at patreon.com.
Yeah.
Or no, but not. That's an email.
Oh.
I think it's. No, OnlyFans. Gummy Buddies. No. Patreon.com/Gummy Buddies. Yeah. You can just click on the link in our bio.
Yeah.
You're looking it up, aren't you?
Yeah, but for some reason it's not coming up. So.
Well, it exists. Just don't subscribe to it yet because there's
You wanna
nothing
know why?
there.
Because I spelled gummy with IE.
Okay, we're doing really well. We're recovering.
It still didn't come up. Never mind. Anyway.
You're already at the table. Hitting the ground running.
I'm already on one. I don't know.
She's on more than one.
The thoughts.
The bells.
The pill?
The bells.
Oh.
The bells. It's from something. I don't know what. Right. The bells.
We're trying a new gummy tonight.
Yes.
It's berry punch. I don't know, but it looks like a blue raspberry. Still by Budsburn. Super sticky.
Very sticky, but to be fair, we cut them in half, so it wouldn't be that sticky if we weren't idiots. We could start coating them in sugar when we do the pre-cut gummies.
We're fools.
I know.
I want diabetes.
Before we go any further, we need to address the elephant in the room.
Hello.
I hate you. I knew. Wait, that's what an elephant makes, right? Like, I don't know why I was whinnying like a horse. Okay, Katie. We're not high. We're not drunk. We're just tired. And we had a long work week. We were very sick. And when I say very sick...
Are we going to clink first?
No, we're clinking after we do our life
intro?
catch-up.
Okay. Continue.
She's making clinky fangs.
I got it.
She made gum. You bit a lifesaver gummy in half and you're making like a lip ring. Okay, it doesn't need to be a mole on the...
I could be a witch.
I need it for Halloween. Like it's the Skittles thingy. The commercial.
Oh my god.
I thought that was a gross. I didn't like that commercial. It was like grossing me out. Okay, so we were very sick. So you're gonna hear that. I'm throat clearing a lot. There are bodily problems happening. I can barely breathe out my nose. I can't smell anything like at all. We got this beautiful backyard bonfire candle I got for clearance at $2. $2.
What does Clarence have to do with any of this?
I don't know. He's my uncle.
I was thinking about the clown on Labyrinth.
I know. So that happened. Yeah. I was really freaking sick.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So when I was sick first. We were going to do an episode, but I was just too sick. So we just got high one night together and we watched a movie for the first time and finished it. We watched The Greatest Showman.
We cheated on you.
Yes, shame on us.
Yeah.
It was really gross. Like
You would not have wanted to hear it. It was bad. Like
we are respectful.
We were very, very phlegmy and icky. More so than tonight. So tonight you get little microdosing of our ick. You're welcome.
So we watched The Greatest Showman. The ISS kicked in. Like, so hard for me. Like, I could feel, like, not sound, but, like, I felt like the bearded lady was, like, hugging me at one point. Like, the Rewrite the Stars one, I, like, actually felt I was there. Like, it was so cool.
So, the ISS, for people that haven't listened to us before, it's... okay. It's the highest thing that we have come up with so far, probably. It's the Imagination Sensation Station, okay? And it's where basically when you're high, you know when you play, you just play pretend when you're little and like everything seems real to you. Well, when you're high, it's pretty much the same thing. It's like play pretend for being an adult. And we call it the imagination sensation station because, so like if Patience closes her eyes and I describe like the rain puttering on the leaves outside in the trees, and I describe a cold chill in the air as fall kicks in and the breeze hits your face. Like you can hear these descriptive terms, but you really, really feel them when you're high.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
And while she was high and enjoying the ISS, she was a genius.
I don't know what started it. I can't remember what started it.
Let me consult my notes. We did take notes, by the way, of this. So if anyone asks, we could probably be convinced to post them on Instagram.
At Gummy Buddies Podcast.
Thank you. I honestly have no context as to how we
got on that
train.
But did I give it a name?
Yes, the club. The name is Titties and Kitties.
Oh yeah. Titties and Kitties. My strip club. And my slogan, if you are too scared to pet the kitties, come touch the titties.
No.
No? Close enough.
You said, and I quote, I wrote this down verbatim.
In quotes.
In quotes. If you're too scared to touch the titties, come pet the kitties.
Oh, well, I like both.
You came up with it.
I know, and I don't know what I was doing to make me think of a strip club.
Or to, like, just throw the slogan out there on the fly. I was pretty impressed.
Maybe, oh, I know. When we were sitting there, the Greatest Showman, the bearded lady, has huge tits.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cats were with us. And I was like, kitties and kitties.
Speaking of kitties, our kitten Scout that we have living with us, who I have just basically decided that we couldn't find a home for him, and now he's just our cat. I can't get rid of him. For better or worse. Scout had to go get snipped this week.
Snip.
Yeah. I had a horrible flipping time getting there. So I couldn't sleep all night long. I went to bed kind of late because we were staying up playing games. And he was like climbing on me and purring in my face all night where I couldn't sleep. So I woke up to take him to the vet before I went to work. And I was like, okay, I'm going to hurry up and shower. So I showered. I came back to my room and I had him locked in my room because we were supposed to isolate him and not let him eat. And I come back to my room while he had peed all over my comforter. And I was like, are you freaking joking me? So by the time I finished showering and like actually got out of bed, I was running behind. So I hurried up and I like took all the bedding off and I got it ready to put in the wash. And then I got the cage out. I wrangled him into the cage. And it's a really big cage. It's kind of meant for like a medium-sized dog because I didn't have a small like carrier. Yeah, I can't talk. And so he's in my backseat of my car. And I had covered it with like a shirt or like a hoodie that I had in my car because I was trying to make him not as scared because he's never been in the car before. So the whole way from home to work, which is half an hour, by the way, or home to the vet is 25 minutes. He was like, and he was all scared in the back seat. And I was like, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. And I went to reach behind, like back behind me to move the jacket so that he could see my face. Because I thought, well, maybe he'll like not be as scared if he can see me. Well, he immediately like slashed out with his claws, sliced my finger open on the side really bad. Like his claw was so sharp that it did the thing where, you know, when you have a slice and you bend your joint, your knuckle, it kind of like pops open and it like opens the crevice of the cut. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's a feeling where it feels like it's maybe starting to heal or close. And then when you bend your finger, you feel it like pop open. It was that way all for like 4 days because it was that deep of a cut. And it's still to this day. Well, I guess that was about 4 days ago now that I think about it. I'm like fondling my finger now. Yes. There's a giant like gill on the side of my finger. And that's my story about what happened this week with my cat. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. I have one more story about work, but I think you had one more thing you were going to say.
Our Patreon, we're going to start doing it, especially for the Halloween season. So we're going to do a Halloween, I just got really close, sorry. We're going to do a Halloween like special. And we're going to release it on Patreon. And we're going to do Halloween-themed recipes.
Yes.
Where we decorate. We're not going to cook because we don't trust ourselves, like, baking, like, with the oven. I don't think that's possible for us.
We're not coordinated.
No, and I don't like the oven as it is. So we're going to just do, like, some decorating recipes, and we're going to post them on there for the first time. I think it's really fun and stupid.
Recipes, but just fun, yeah, like decorate cupcakes. We may or may not do our first video episode on Patreon, and maybe we'll make it spooky themed. We got some games we were talking about playing and recording on video, and we didn't want to be I didn't want to be a video podcast because I wanted to be able to sit here and talk to you guys in my unmentionables or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure there's successful podcasts like that, but I don't know. Like having a pressure of like wanting to appear a certain way is busy working woman who work, women in the workplace. We don't have time for looking pretty.
So that's just going to be like our exclusive fun content for you guys.
Yeah. So look forward to, I think we could safely commit to having Olive
Garden?
No. Yeah, we can safely commit to you guys. We will ingest Olive Garden sometime soon. We can make that promise. Mukbangs?
Mukbangs.
Mukbangs. Appropriate for a high podcast. Mukbang sounds like a sexual thing.
It does.
Every time I hear it, I think of like just jizz like spraying on a woman's face, like from a gang of men. Mukbang.
Oh god, we're chickens
again. Okay, Chickaletta, calm down. It's not your time yet. Patreon Halloween special, yes, November 1st. We're actually going on a girls trip, so getting that posted by like Halloween, that'd be great if we can plan on that.
We're gonna go to Colorado. Mm-hmm. We're gonna see if Kat can come. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like confirmed, but
yes,
we're so excited.
We've never done a girls trip before.
No,
like,
ever.
You always talk about it with your friends. You're like, we should do a girl trip. We're doing it.
We've been 8 years. How long have we been friends? I don't know. Long time.
Like about 8 years.
And we've never gone on like a trip, just you and I.
Mm-hmm.
So long.
The closest we've ever come was when I went to visit you and I brought you back with me from Ohio. So the drive from Ohio to Nebraska, just us. That was the closest we've ever come. And the end of it was ruined by your nausea.
Yeah.
But it was fun for the first part. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to make you drive a lot of the way so you don't get sick.
Fun fact, I'm always nauseous. I don't know why. I'm just nauseous. Like anytime I'm in the car with somebody, it's...
She gets very road sick very quickly, and we've tried things like she's tried all the tricks, and the Dramamine, it works pretty well for her. But yeah,
driving is the best thing. So, and where we're going isn't that far. So
yeah, I think we could probably commit to getting an official episode and some of our extra content up on Patreon by the end of this month. I didn't click my buttons on my chair. I have buttons on the end of my shirt, and they're cute, but they're clicky apparently. So that is all of our updates, I think. I think it's probably a good time to clink.
Oh, and I think tonight it's going to take us longer to get high because we ate a lot before we started, because what we made was cowboy pasta, so we didn't want to have like the gushy sound going.
Yeah, we weren't about to eat dinner while we were recording tonight because it was just going to be too sloppy, slashy.
So I think it's going to take us longer. So I think this will be a longer episode.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I was just about to say that, but I was like,
you're welcome, future Katy and Patience, because nobody else will like this longer except for us. Speaking of which, thank you so much to our new listeners. We're up to, was it 24?
I don't know.
I'm so grateful. I don't know how we tricked you guys into listening and following us. We're so conniving. I like it. We're evil masterminds.
Yes. Are we not doing shout outs yet?
We could do a shout out, whatever. Shout out?
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron! Yeah! I was like, what? She was giving me this look with her eyes bulging like I'm supposed to read her mind.
He, like, I don't remember you that much, but hello.
She's always like, who is that? Who is that? And I'm like, Aaron. And she's like, yeah. No, I don't remember. And I'm like, if you heard his voice, you'd know. So shout out to Aaron. He's going to be our first guest whenever we have guests remotely.
And thank you for saying that we're doing a good job. I don't know, that just, it makes me so happy.
It was very nice. If you somehow made it this far, Aaron, give me a message and be like, "Hi, Katie. Code. I heard you. I don't know." Oh, I have an itch on my back, and I'm sorry. I know we're recording, but
Itch.
Oh, I felt so good. It was like right behind my left shoulder blade at the very bottom. Ugh. And the problem is my fingernails are like falling apart because I ripped off those fake nails, and my nail kept bending every time I was trying to get a good itch on. You know?
Itch on.
Yeah. Okay. We gotta clink first. We're doing different techniques tonight. And by we, I mean, why are you nubbing your gummies?
Because they're too big. I think if I do too much in my mouth, I'm gonna not like it. Kind of, because you know how the Skittle gummies are circular?
She's taking the Lifesaver gummies, ripping them in half, and kind of like rolling them up into a ball.
No, I'm not.
Why don't you just get fruit snacks at this point?
I have gushers.
Wait, we should write down fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks.
Why do you keep on having sandy cheeks come out? Fruit snacks. Hi. Snack.
I really
idea.
think we could be so funny in an improv class. Hi.
We were talking about that. We're really good at coming up with random improv games. So I feel like it could be really fun. Even when we're not high, I think it would be fun. You know? So my technique tonight is going to be quartering the gummy because I've been having nausea issues as well. So as I said last time, I really want them to have like a pill. If anybody knows of a capsule that I can just take to ingest the Delta 9 chemical, I will 100% do that instead. Because yeah, gummies are like fun for candy and tasting, but like, if I taste the marijuana.
We don't like the marijuana.
Marijuana. I don't know what that was even supposed to be.
It's just too gross. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're weird. It's gonna be really hard for me to clink you.
Oh, I have 4. I quartered it already. Hang on. We're gonna quattro clink. I'm trying to hold them. I look like a T-Rex.
Okay. Can you? I want you to chew one though. I want you to know what it tastes like because it's a new
scared.
one.
There's a hair stuck to this. I think it came off my shirt.
Because I feel like we haven't tasted this one yet, so I kind of want to get like the vibe. What was the one that we did like? There was another I thought berry punch, but it was purple, and that tasted
the
like
purple one wasn't bad. I don't.
Your real life Tetris.
What if they're really cute little blue cubes.
Okay, then don't. Just swallow.
Spit, don't swallow. Wait, swallow, don't spit.
Okay. We're gonna clink. Tink, clink.
Clink.
Clink. Clink.
Oh, I gotta separate them out again. I put them all together for us to clink. Stuck to my finger. You should take a picture. Hold the lever? Pull the lever. Hold the phone.
Pressure station stuck up.
Uh-oh. I don't like the face she's making. I made her take a picture of the little tiny gummy thing. We'll post it on our Instagram when we have... Nope, not good taste?
Mm-mm.
Okay, not good taste, people. We're down, we're thumbs downing. Also, I have a COVID brain. I don't know if what I was sick with was COVID, but I definitely have a brain to match it. Do you think I'm right to take it like a pill then? I'm gonna stick with it. Okay. It's a little bit weird shaped for a pill. I will say that.
I actually tried it with the Sourhead Blue Raspberry because they're not sour.
Oh, really?
But the taste and that did not mix well.
I'm not bad at taking big pills, but the cube shape of it is kind of like going down my throat a little weird. But I didn't taste it at all, so I'm glad about that. What? It's going down my throat a little weird. Is that what you're like giving me eyeballs about? The cube? The Cuban Missile Crisis?
Stop. Oh my god, we're live and you caught this. I'm freaking out. Hold on, and I'm not even high. I'm gonna full circle this. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm actually like...
Wait, was that what you were going to talk about for your short story? Oh. We're not doing... Oh, we didn't even tell them we're not doing the thing tonight.
Oh, we're gonna do it like fun. We're just doing a funny episode. No
we're
scary
not doing
stories.
Serious,
murder stories tonight. We're just doing fun stuff. Full circle. Okay. I was at work today, and a patient's husband comes up, and He
Sorry.
wanted
I'm still gummying.
to talk to me about politics.
Ugh.
And I am a person who is a horrible person, and I don't vote. Okay, so I'm not a part of this conversation. Politics isn't my thing. And he was like, what do you mean you don't vote? I was like, I just don't like it. I don't like politics. It makes me really uncomfortable. And he goes, well, what about the COVID? And I was like, I don't know what you're saying. Mm-hmm. And I kind of just sat there. I was like, what about COVID? And then he goes, the Cuban Missile Crisis. And Katie, what? How weird is that? And he's like, do you know anything about the Cuban Missile Crisis? I was like, nope. He goes, do you even know who our current president is? And I was like,
yes.
I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Wait, really? You don't know? If you guess and you guess wrong, everyone's going to eat you alive.
It's Trump, right?
No!
Who is our president?
Oh my gosh, that's Joe Biden! Oh yeah, the old man. Oh my gosh!
No, that's how much I don't know politics.
Wine and Crime would hate you. They're so, like, on top of good, like, political, like...
I hate it.
Feminist rights stuff. I'm not... Okay, I don't despise politics. I don't know enough about them to make an informed vote. And I'm going to be honest with you, my life is so freaking crazy busy. And I hate watching the news. So, like, I have voted before, but it's not something that I prioritize or really even enjoy discussing. I don't like hearing other people's political views. I don't like pushing mine. Like, you can believe what you want to be, but most people... Let me put it this way. I don't mind a discussion with somebody that's open-minded.
Stop. I literally said the same thing earlier. Like, really? I was like, I don't like when... if we want to talk about it, I want a calm conversation. Yeah. Just throwing it out there. I don't want you to shove something down my throat. I don't want to debate. I don't want to argue. I just, I don't
you
care
respect
enough.
my viewpoint. I respect your viewpoint. And that's one of the reasons that I don't like discussing politics is because most people, not all people, most people... will just shove it down your throat and get really pushy and argumentative and aggressive. And it's like, excuse me, the whole point of being, in my opinion, being a good person and treating the people around you is more important than any political opinion you have. So if I work with you and I'm not respectful to you and I can't just be a decent human being to you because you don't believe the same thing that I believe, and this doesn't just go for politics, it goes for religious beliefs, it goes for cultural, sexual, everything. If you can't just be respectful of somebody that's different than you and you are so busy sitting on your soapbox and on your high horse, like, how can you not look in the mirror and say, wow, like, I'm pushing this agenda, but I'm treating other people like crap.
This guy, he's like late 60s, maybe 70s. And he's like, you've never heard of the Cuban Missile Crisis? I was like, honestly, no, wasn't a history person, not a big history person. And he was just ugh, so disgusted that I had no idea. And I'm like, first off, it's not a professional thing to be talking about politics in my workplace. Like, the healthcare field and politics do not match. Who cares? I don't care. And I was just so... Yeah, that's why when you said Cuban Missile Crisis, I'm like, what are the chances that you just said that and I heard that today? I've never... Yeah. Anyways.
I feel like there's a gummy stuck halfway down my esophagus, and I'm only 3/4 of the way through.
Do you want to, eat something?
I kind of do.
I have some other snacks. I have the snacks. I got Gushers, fruit roll-ups, cowtails.
Fruit roll-ups! I want a fruit roll-up.
And then you're going to hear tinkling. We got some Kit Kats. We got... sour gummy worms.
Forever.
Uno momento, por favor. You hear nothing.
I actually have a problem because I already used all my water to swallow this pills. So we're gonna take just a super fast pause so I can refill my water, finish my 1/4 of a gummy without gagging and throwing up, and blow my nose.
Oh, okay. I'm okay. And then we'll come back with our good topics.
Yeah. We'll be right back. I promise. Okay, we're back. See, we weren't gone long at all. The magic of pausing and editing. You have another full circle moment. I can tell because your eyes just widened and you went, wah, like the dinosaur in Jurassic Park. The skin's like, what are those?
It freaks me out when we go full circle and we're not even high. It actually freaks me out because we talk about being the same person sometimes. Mm-hmm. And Okay, magic. My word tonight that I wrote down earlier for magic. When I was at Dollar Tree getting snacks, I was leaving and there was a table.
For magic. Wait, what?
The word magic. You just said the word magic.
Oh.
When I was there, they had a little display table. They have a little mixer, you know, that you like.
Like a drink mixer?
Yeah. You know,
like the protein shakes or whatever?
Mm-mm. Like alcohol. Like you put it in there, shake it up.
Mm-hmm.
They had one that was purple iridescent and it said magic. Oh. And I was like, I'm an idiot.
At the Dollar Tree?
Uh-huh.
You didn't get it.
I know, I'm an idiot.
Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow.
I was like, that's so cute. That's
Is that
story.
from... Is that from Rudolph? What's that from? I think it's Rudolph. Anyways, okay. So my last story that I was going to say was I was helping somebody at work today. And I'm sitting there typing on the computer, and all of a sudden I felt it. Because, you know, I've got this residual cold, and I'm still healing. And I'm definitely still sick and congested. And I could feel the tinglies build up in my nose. And I was like, oh no. And I'm typing. And I was trying to finish what I was typing before the sneeze, like, came on. And so I was in the middle of talking to them, and all of a sudden I just stopped. And I left my computer, and I booked it across my workplace. And then I just let out a huge sneeze. I was like, ah, and then I walked back and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, that came out of nowhere. I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to sneeze in your face. And they're like, oh, that's okay. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. And I'm sitting there and I finish entering in all the information on my computer. And then towards the end of helping them and getting them like finalized, I look down and I glance down and there's a giant like glob.
Ew!
And it wasn't even like, oh, I sneezed and there's like a spray of spit on my sleeve. It was like a glob of mucus that had just ejected from me. And I was like, I was so embarrassed and they didn't say anything. No. And I hurried up and I was like, oh my gosh. And I didn't even explain anything. And I left them again and I just booked it across my workplace.
Real friends tell you.
I know. And I grabbed a Lysol wipe and I was like, I'm so sorry. Hang on. And I like grabbed it and I like pulled it off of my top and then I like kind of scrubbed and wiped and then I went and I washed my hands and I threw it all away and I was like, you guys, I'm so sorry. But I said I realized that when I sneezed there was like, I said I didn't know I sneezed on my shoulder at all and I said I didn't want to finish helping you with the Mucinex mascot on my shoulder. And they just kind of giggled. We're like, oh, it's okay. But I'm like,
at least you were considerate.
It was so embarrassing. Like, just sitting there talking with a snot glob. It was so, because it didn't come out of my nose at all. It like, I must have like coughed when I sneezed because I'm like ejecting. It's gross, you guys. Things are happening. Yeah. And that's my embarrassing story from today. That just happened today. Yeah.
Okay. I love my 2 topics. Well, I have a bunch. I'm prepared. Okay. My first one, I'm going to hit you with it. Escape rooms.
Ooh.
I really want to do another one. We did one once, but people were stupid and it made me mad. And
The group we were with, okay, they weren't all stupid. A lot of them were helpful, but the problem is we had too many people in the escape room. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
9?
I don't think we had 9. I think we had like 6 or 7. It was a lot of us crammed in a small space.
Mm-hmm.
And we were stuck. I don't remember the whole premise, but the room that we were locked in was we started off handcuffed to a bed frame. There was no mattress or anything. It was just an empty metal bed frame, and every single one of us had one hand handcuffed to the bed frame. And that was it. And then we had like an hour to get out.
So we started moving the bed around. And the person over the intercom goes, you don't need to move the bed. And we were like, oh, okay. So we like put it back in the same position. My dumb butt. The key was on the wall. It was black and like it was dark in there. Mm-hmm. It was hanging on the wall and I just didn't see it.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
They said that they had a whole group do the entire thing once, just still handcuffed to the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, how did they do that? There were lots of, I don't know if you've ever done an escape room. We had never done one before. We just knew we wanted to try it. But we want to go just like her and I and see if we can do it, just us two. Because we think we're geniuses.
We got obviously. The only reason we didn't win, we had like 5 minutes left and we had Morse code And none of us, I semi-knew it,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, the other people in our party did not. And it was so frustrating. And then, like, when you're with a big group, everyone's getting pulled, like, too many different ways. So there's no, like, team.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I think all of us had big, like, lead personalities. So it was, like, clashing.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to do one with Katy really bad.
Yeah. I think we do pretty good. Hopefully. I mean, I guess we find out. Because we think alike sometimes, too. We might think two alike and get, like, one tracked with one thing we're supposed to be focusing on. So we're going to have to, like, reroute.
I want to do it, like, instead of going to bingo one night, let's go, like, do an escape room instead. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah. I don't really, the thing I'm not really into is the rage rooms.
I think, okay.
Hannah did one with Josh and Elijah once.
I don't think it'd be that fun.
Mm-mm. I mean, maybe? I don't know. As somebody that doesn't like wasting things, that I'm very frugal and thrifty, I know you just destroy things that don't really matter and it's just garbage and junk.
I thought they're donated, aren't they? Like the TVs and stuff that you can smash, they're donated?
I mean, I honestly don't know, but it's basically all just garbage nonsense anyway. But my thing is, I don't have... When I'm angry, I'm a wench and I'm snippy and I just vent it out and I spew it at everyone around me. I'm a horrible person. Honestly, I'm very, like, cranky and I let it out in tiny little microdoses constantly when I'm mad. Like, if I'm in a bad mood, I don't really hide it. Or I'll try and, like, watch a show to reset my mood or listen to music that, like, just changes it. But I've never had so much anger and rage built up that I was like, I just want to break something. Like, that's just not me. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I can get mad, but I don't get, like, want to break things mad. But I'm also cheapskate.
Well, let me tell you. I'm
here for
it. I'm going to do this for a date with TJ.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the name of it because it'll give away, like, where we live, and I'm not really comfortable doing that.
Our social securities, though, are.
So, okay, I saw this on TikTok. It was an ad.
Uh-huh.
It's AR reality. Not VR reality, but AR.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Like one of the places you can go to play it? Or...
So, this place, you walk around this giant place with these AR headsets on. Mm-hmm. There's, like, different increments of time. And you, like, just walk around and experience
Pokemon Go!
And, like, they're like, you won't get motion sick because you're moving.
Yeah.
Not the headset.
And they're all wireless. That's cool. But there is a local place you can try it?
Up.
Yeah.
Up where I work.
Mm-hmm.
And give me just a second. Hold on. I have to do it, Katy. Okay, so these are the ones you can choose from. Oh. I just got really close to you guys. Hello, sorry. Okay.
There's a dinosaur ranch.
But look.
Oh, that's very cool. Like, yeah.
They're kind of expensive. It's like the hour one is like $50. And it says like you go in there with the headset and controllers and like I don't know if it's controllers, but, like, you can actually, like feel like you're touching
things. If you see there's flowers, you can touch them.
And I was like, this could be so...
It'd be like you went through the Stargate.
Cool.
That's Stargate. A new thing. I've gotten patients into Stargate. Yes! This nerd has successfully gotten her to...
And I suck. I haven't watched more than the second episode, but I really enjoy it.
She watched So we started off with the old movie, like the original movie. And then I got her to watch the first, like, 2 or 3 episodes of SG-1. And I was shocked that she was actually enjoying it. It made my day because I love Stargate. I binged the whole series. And yeah, it made me happy.
So, okay, I'm still going to look for a video while we do this because I gotta show you.
Just write it down and show me later. Hang on. AR show Katy later.
It just looks so cool. I cannot get over it. It would be so fun.
That does sound cool. So, for people that aren't
technological?
Yes. For people that aren't gamers like us, so the difference between virtual reality, VR, and AR, augmented reality, I'm not feeling the gummy yet. I just can't talk. It's like in Pokemon Go. You have your camera and you can see the world around you like normal on the camera, but then there's extra added things that you see. Mm-hmm. So...
if I do it and I really enjoy it, I want to go back with you and do like a completely different one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. We'll
okay
off camera.
We gotta watch all the videos.
Okay, I have some interesting stories.
I want to know them.
Okay, so my first one. Which one do I want to do? Okay, so this was for September 3rd. Mm-hmm. This is one of my like little topics that I was gonna get on. It's titled "Beloved Russian Spy Whale." What? Valdemir is found dead under mysterious circumstances.
Not Valdemir.
And I just can't get over that it's a whale. It's a beluga whale.
Beloved Russian spy whale.
He's beautiful.
He's so handsome.
And I was like, why is Russia using whales? Also, why? I just don't understand.
Whale patience. There must be a reason.
Oh my gosh.
That's great. I don't know. Well, I mean, they have like the spy pigeons. We need to assemble all of the spy creatures and decide which one works the best. Spy monkeys, spy pigeons. Next, they're gonna have spy crickets.
Ew. That'd be like little cameras attached to their little... Crickets look wet.
They do, don't they? The gross... I mean, are there not black crickets? But yes, they do. I agree. They look like oily.
It said on here that he was like 14, 15 when he died. They last about 30 years, and it said that like he had holes on his body that like would just pour out blood.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
And I'm like...
They should have put him to sleep, found dead.
So
they should have like given him a humane place to live out the rest of his beluga retirement days.
I want to know if he knows like...
If the whale knows?
Yeah, I want to know if the whale knows like... you know how like they'll train American dogs to know like German language or like certain languages?
Oh, if he knows like Russian commands.
Yeah. Like,
well, of course it would be in Russian. I mean, that's...
Well, like what if he knew commands? Like, can a whale know commands like a dog?
Well,
you know
I mean, look at... I've never been to SeaWorld, but look at SeaWorld. I think they do. They teach them with like hand motions and tricks, and I don't know if they hear as well, but I'm pretty sure they do. SeaWorld
makes me really sad. Like, on a whole level. Like, there's things in this world that don't make me that emotional. SeaWorld does.
Because she could watch real people being maimed and tortured and have less emotion than animals being
Because
hurt.
There's a bunch of them still now trapped in a tank, and it's abandoned. And I'm like, that's so sad.
Is it abandoned? Like, completely?
Yeah, and there's like...
What? No way.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that it wasn't popular anymore. I didn't even know it shut down, to be honest.
SeaWorld is still going. There's like another SeaWorld that did exist. The one that had that killer whale, I believe it was this one.
What? Just like exhibits that are completely left abandoned. Mm-hmm. And you're telling me there's not a single animal rights activist that like broke in there and helped rehabilitate or move, relocate, whatever?
I'm double checking.
That just doesn't seem right to me. SeaWorld's gonna sue us. They're gonna be like, that's it. These podcasters were out there. That's it. Stop what you're doing right now. Go pick up a fish from SeaWorld. We're gonna go rescue him.
Okay, so...
We're coming, Goldie.
This was a video...
I'm so sorry. I had to chug some water. I may be at a 1, but I could be making it up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It talks about... Like, they have, like, the videos. I swear it's still up and going. And it was, like, last year. There was still a whale.
What?
That was living in the tank still. Or an orca, sorry. It was still from last year. I know it was last year.
Is it a kind that couldn't be going back out into the world, though? Because it doesn't know how to survive?
Probably. I don't know, maybe. But it was, like, I believe it died because from a... bacterial infection because they never cleaned the water. Like, it was swimming in like,
just like
nasty
really bad,
water.
Neglectful, abusive conditions.
And it's so sad because it's like, okay, I would have rather released it into the world and have it have its chances compared to like dying in a bacteria-flooded tank.
That's fair.
And I love zoos. They're my favorite place to go.
I thought you said I love Zeus. I'm like, what?
But like the Steve Irwin Zoo, they like will rehabilitate and then let them go, like so they can learn how to be wild. I feel like the zoos here in America aren't like that.
They're not born to be wild.
So I have like a love-hate relationship with it, but that was my interesting story of
cool.
a
This
Russian
woman,
whale.
I am trying to pressure her. She is terrified of bugs so much. I want her to go through the butterfly exhibit so badly, and she just absolutely does not want to go because of
I can't. I don't know. I'm scared to touch it.
Butterflies, they're so cute and pretty, and then when they land on you, it's like, oh, hello.
And that makes me, this story makes me laugh because I just saw a TikTok video just the other day of someone inside of a butterfly garden.
Oh, really?
And it was like laying on the ground and it was like fluttering its wings, and then a kid just smashed it. Like, I think a 4-year-old, maybe 5, like,
kill the child
on it. And I'm like,
that's
some of them have those nectar rings that you can wear, and then the butterflies will land on you and like drink out of it.
Oh, if there were like a hummingbird, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that's
I was like, that would be really fun to do.
There was an episode of Top Gear where they were like, I don't remember where they were, but they put hummingbird feeders like in their mouths. They were taking wildlife photography, and each one of them had a feeder that they like had on their face or their mouth. And then they like got up close and they saw the hummingbirds like right there on their face because they just would go because they wanted the nectar so bad.
They actually do that. That's a TikTok challenge, or it was recently.
Oh, really?
Where people would sit still with like nectar on them to see if like any of the bird or the hummingbirds would just come and do it.
That's so weird. I didn't know that.
It's the way people dress up. They like go incognito, just to where like their eyes will show, and I'm like, oh, okay, so cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
Speaking of disguises, we haven't decided what we're going to do for Halloween. We are having a Halloween
Slackers?
party. Sorry, you guys aren't invited just because I'm broke and I can't afford to feed all 24 of you. Wait, 2 of them are us, probably. I can't afford to feed all 22 of you. But anyhow, I don't know. We're tossing ideas for Halloween costumes back and forth. We may want to be our labyrinthine characters with our customizations. What is that? She's showing me a picture. Oh my word. It's a little girl wearing a face shield that has feeders sticking out of it, and the hummingbird's coming up.
That would be so cool.
And she's got like a blanket. We have a blanket that looks exactly like that too.
Wonderful. But yeah, that would be really fun. I think we should be our labyrinthine characters. I really want to be part of the
words.
I don't know if I should say them because I don't want to be a part of it in real life.
The gangs?
Mm-hmm.
We themed our outfits to match famous gangs that may or may not be not good gangs. Just for no reason.
Let us just live this pretend life in our labyrinthine
our
game.
Fantasy horrible. Okay, I think. Are you ready?
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some throwback. We like to bounce questions. We got these conversation cards, and we're gonna do that. What you thinking?
I just needed a
Do you need a big summer blowout?
Yes, I need to pause really quick.
Okay, 1 moment. Yes. Okay, sorry about that pause. Somebody had restless leg syndrome.
Yes.
Somebody.
Me?
You know what?
I think
Hang
I get louder, you get quieter.
Maybe? Do you think so? Write to us and tell us that.
GummyBuddiesPodcast@gmail.com or comment under the Spotify comment.
Yeah, or comment on any one of our TikToks or Instagrams.
Dude,
or
just write us, man.
Or Golden Grams. Any of those. Right? Golden Grams sound good. She's immediately reaching for her high notebook so she can write down Golden Grams.
Pen.
Hi, where? Oh, I have yours. We weren't even gone that long. We're gonna reassess our levels in a moment, but after we write down Golden Grams.
So for me, left a note for me. I wrote. Remember how I was like, I gotta write this down. What if we did my little gummies that I was rolling in balls? I was like, what if we use them as nose plugs?
If you use the lifesaver gummies as nose plugs, just For no reason.
No idea why I thought that.
And then I would truth or dare you to eat it.
Ew.
I know. Okay, we're going to dive into our next activity. Or do you want to tell me those two things real quick?
Do you know how we have a mini moon right now that is in our orbit?
Yeah.
It's so
It's
cool.
TJ's butt crack because it's that big it could orbit the planet.
It really is.
Actually, that would be Elijah more than No, I know my coworker was talking about something with solar auras or...
So we're gonna have a mini moon for 2 months,
What
and
about a mini March?
it's an asteroid, but it's just wrapped in our little orbit for a while.
So it's just kind of chilling in our orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. And apparently people in South Africa spotted it. I just feel like a genius. Okay, so do you know there's actually a ginormous asteroid that could wipe our planet out that is headed for us?
I just helped somebody from South Africa yesterday at work. Full circle! Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And it could actually kill, like, it's light years away.
Dinosaurs.
But it could, like, kill us.
Sure.
No, I think now it was, like, 10 years away. It has to be closer now, because I just watched this documentary. So.
The doom and gloom.
Apparently, it's
we didn't assess our levels.
I don't know, 5?
5?
I'm getting there, because I'm so invested.
Okay, I'm like a 4, I think.
My eyes,
if that.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I think I'm a 4. When should I decide if I want to take a booster or not, though? Because the last time you got higher than me, and I don't want to not be on your level.
I am like 3-4
I
levels
need
above
the
you,
ISS hug.
You're gonna have to take a booster if I'm like already peaking and you're not there yet, because I'm on a...
What if you're peaking, and then I take a booster, and you start to come down off your high, and then I'm peaking like 2 hours later when there's nobody around? I'm just ISSing myself to death. Somebody call IXXI. Hercules. And what was your second thing? I still don't know what's with the moon stuff. Like, oh, we're in Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars retrograde. I don't get how any of that works. I don't understand it. I'm not saying there's nothing to it, because I know statistically things tend to happen around those times. But I did do a deep dive once and Google about
Apparently mini moons happen all the time, we just don't know.
What about
big moons? Which is nuts.
What about blue moons? I heard those don't happen very often. Oh, speaking of which, that's one of my favorite flavors of ice cream. Fun fact, blue moon ice cream.
And
love.
I like the blue bunnies.
Oh my gosh.
They're so soft.
Speaking of blue bunnies. Okay, I gotta write this down. When I was in Michigan, I was so excited because my absolute favorite flavor of ice cream is Superman ice cream. And they had it. They had it in Michigan. Superman? And they sold it in like beep. They sold it in like a Walmart.
Future Katy, just clip it out.
Wait, I actually didn't even say anything.
No, you did.
No.
Katy, future Katy, she found this at a beep. Or sound effects.
I didn't say why I was there though. It's to meet my lover, Sam.
That doesn't know he exists yet.
Tyler doesn't know my lover is Sam from
beep. Oh, I'm sorry.
You bonked.
See, it's that time of night where I'm going to start getting really loud and obnoxious.
Second thing you wanted to tell me after the mini moon.
I don't remember.
You didn't write it on your notes?
No, it was like pure brain power thought.
Did you just have Leif Erikson come out?
Check out our new TikTok at
Gummy Buddies Podcast at TikTok.com. Wait, no, that's not an email again. Gummy Buddies TikTok.com/Gummy Buddies Podcast. But you don't even go to the website for TikTok. Why are we advertising? We're just Gummy Buddies Podcast on TikTok.
Can I make you feel old? Tell me if you
Okay. Listen.
No.
I think the question is, can you make me feel older? Because I'm constantly in a state of feeling old.
It's so funny.
Okay.
A patient, when I was doing stuff,
her
email provider is Rocket Mail.
Wow.
Do you know what that is?
I don't remember them existing. I think I remember seeing commercials for it.
They're really old.
Kind of like the GoDaddy commercials you used to see all the time.
Now
like
what
that.
happened to them?
What happened to the conspiracy theory time? Quick, patience. Just hit me with one. Okay? What do you think? Okay. Where do you think? Gogurt. Okay. Wait, no. I'm giving you. You have to make a conspiracy.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you 2 words. I'm just going to give you a subject. All right? The words are GoDaddy.com and the Jello Company.
Like the
Jello. All right, GoDaddy Jello.
Okay.
First thing.
Do you know GoDaddy was just a front for Jello's secret name?
Yes.
It was like a front
Okay.
for money laundering.
What? You're saying that the Jello Company had a giant underground income from illegal marijuana Jello, and they funded things through they laundered, they used Gain and Tide.
Okay. I have a question.
I think I'm a level 5 now.
Is that how money laundering works?
No, you don't actually launder it.
No, not like laundry. Like
it's the Tide to Go pens.
When you money launder, do you normally have like a business front, but then you're like a real secret business?
Yeah. Well, like you...
And they transfer money between things without them knowing?
Kind of?
That?
Yeah, like it can be a full-on front business, but usually the business has to, I believe, have some normal legal activity, and they just kind of sneak money in and out. Think
Jello.
of it kind of like...
Shame on you.
Like just the disguise the money puts on temporarily to be put legitimately into the system and used without getting in trouble for using it.
I just pictured you in a
think.
Jello suit. Don't ask me why.
That makes me think of Bubble Buddy.
You had a top hat like Bubble Buddy was in the episode.
Wait, it wasn't a top hat, but yes,
Okay.
you did have a distinguished...
But you had a monocle
a fedora.
on.
Yes, a monocle bubble suit.
I don't know.
Monocle, hang on, I gotta write that down. Katy, monocle, was it blue Jello?
No, it was orange.
Monaco.
Monica.
Monacle.
Are you in the kitchen with Dinah? You slut.
What? Katy, monocle, Jello suit. Dinah kitchen? Hang on.
I thought you were writing Monica.
I can't write. Dinah kitchen.
Faster. I'm a sound machine.
What? Oh, so you're gonna... It's the new ability when you get high, you can do sound effects miraculously.
Heck yeah.
Okay. I can't write fast enough.
Next topic.
Next topic. Go. You forgot your second thing you were going to tell me, so I'm going to read this.
Card.
I've been holding a conversation card. Guys, we're going to do... Let's plan this out. We're going to do...
Tacos.
I'm going to risk it. What? A taco sounds really good right now. Okay, anyways. Focus. Conversation cards. You and I each grab 2. We're going to do just 2 apiece, okay? And then after that, we're going to try one more new thing. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll attempt to do 2 more apiece.
This one.
And it's going to be the question cards that we go back and forth with. But the rule at that is going to be you got to do all wrong answers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll start off with a question time, and I'm going to ask Patience, what is your family? Nope. Okay.
Some of them.
I'm going to take a sip of water. I brought it this snippy thing. Okay, reroute. What is your favorite family vacation memory?
But I don't have a vacation.
Favorite, not a depressing. This is a happy podcast.
I don't think I've been on vacation with my family.
Like ever, ever, ever. You've never gone anywhere ever.
My family?
Okay,
I
growing
started
up,
a whole new one. I literally did.
I know, but I think it just bad. But like, as a little girl, you don't remember a trip that you were like, ooh, even just a little.
When I was little, yeah, there's a Kentucky aquarium. I almost have like a photo of it in my head. My dad had me on his shoulders, and I had to have been like 4 or 5, and he took me in the tunnel tank where like they would actually swim over you, and I remember like animals just like going over my head, like all the sharks, and then like when I think about it, like, vividly, I remember seeing the, like, sparkles come through the water and, like, hit my face. Like,
what if the ISS helps you, like, visit your dead ones? Like, when you close your eyes, it was like...
Like, the memories?
Yeah.
Somehow, like, pieced together.
Or, like, when I have dreams, you know how I get really vivid dreams every once in a while? And I don't want to talk about this high forever, but, like, I have a really strong belief that dreams, you can actually, like, communicate with people from the afterlife in your dreams. I have a big belief of that. And I think that... this is going to be morbid. I'm going into it. Deep dive! Conspiracy theory time. Katy, level 6.
Okay.
All right? Get on my wavelength.
Okay.
When you go to bed and nobody knows fully why you have to sleep, don't you dare yawn. I'm slapping you. And don't sit too far back. And don't take that drink. No, I'm just kidding. When you lay down and you go to sleep, no one knows fully all the reasons you scientifically have to sleep, right? It's kind of one of the world's medical mysteries still. They don't know why you die when you... No. Yeah. You didn't know that? Like, no. Doctors and scientists, they know certain body processes that happen when you sleep, but they don't know why you will die if you don't get sleep. Why it's so very important. That's, like, really cool to me, right?
My dude's just tired, man. It's running on nothing.
Oh, your
energy.
Brain?
It has your body has to replenish the energy, and that's why. Oh,
that's your theory. It's because your body, it's like a battery. Mm-hmm. Like your battery is not as full, so yours is more mechanical.
And I think that they like get more like, how do I put it? Like your body's in overdrive all day, but then it just has to like rest. So I think when you sleep, your body needs to rest because it did all that processing that you did throughout the day, and it
tiny little healing processes, and that makes sense, and that's probably absolutely it. But bear with me, because this is a sober Katy theory, not just a high Katy theory. Yeah, this is like a totally...
sober
I've talked about this. Hello! Sober blood. I think that the reason people can see their dead loved ones in their dreams and truly feel like they have had a conversation with them, it's because the afterlife, wherever you go when you die, whatever dimension or what have you exists, I think that one is... there's a way to communicate with people through dreams for living people, and that every time you go to sleep, the reason your body has to sleep is because it's preparing to transition your consciousness into the afterlife world, and that dreams are like a limbo where your soul can kind of prepare to exist in. So the reason you always have to sleep is because your soul itself is like kind of dipping its toes in this world throughout your life, and that the older you get and the more you sleep, the closer you are to death. And
will you write down
death is a permanent sleep
in your book? Or hold on, in your book, write down. Okay. Send me what you just said. Just say sober. I'll try. Just say sober. Katy thought dream world coming in and out.
Okay, because that was definitely theory before I was high. So sober me should remember this. I just wrote sleep with 2 E's though, so we'll see what happens.
I know. You've been writing your smut book.
Sleep is preparation for death.
What if you made a book based on a character that does this and experiences it, and she can go to the afterlife?
Oh, like she figures out how to travel to the afterlife through her dreams.
Mm-hmm. But then, like, what if she can't come back?
When you think about it, movies kind of do that now. Like what's Insidious? Like the little boy who, when he slept, he did the astral projection. And was like traveling and blah blah blah.
But I feel like I haven't heard a book about it before. I'm not a big reader, but
I've never quite heard my theory before. I'm not saying other people haven't had that same theory.
I think when we're sober, I think this thought will really piece together. Like, I think it'll be great. I think we'll be mega millionaires. We'll sell 1,000 books.
1,000 bucks. Mega millions. What are they going to be like? $1 billion
like the signed scriptures
per book. Scriptures. We're not Biblists. We have ability to travel. Finish your sentence, Katy. To travel. I put travel to afterlife.
You didn't have to write the whole thing down. We literally just said it.
You're right. I wrote through with not good spelling. Through with. We could have a whole English conversation. The question card, we didn't even finish the question. You were telling me about the aquarium. And that's how we went on this whole tangent.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Mine is... So my favorite... I didn't have a lot of family vacations either. But one of my favorites is... my father took my sisters and I on a road trip to the East Coast because he was going to like a fireman's convention thing in Maryland. And I'm really old, so you're going to make fun of me.
I'm going to make fun of you because you just said Maryland.
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 Maryland. I thought I said Maryland.
Maryland.
Oh, maybe I said Maryland.
Maryland.
I don't... Well, are people merry there? I'd be more merry if I were in Maryland. Anyhow. Focus. My favorite was, we were going there and we got to drive through the Civil War battlefields. And my dad bought, this is where I'm going to show my age. My dad bought audio guided tours on tape. And he played them in our car and made us girls listen to them as we drove by like each battleground or where the Gettysburg Address was and where this was. And my favorite memory, my favorite vacation was that trip. But my favorite thing as a little girl was I always took the very, very back seat in the car. She's really quiet right now. Sorry, guys. It's because she's furiously running.
I'm in mid-thought.
Okay. I made myself a little nook and cranny, and I had like my own specific tiny little cooler and drink and snacks, and I used to bring like 4 or 5 blankets just for myself, and I built a cubby and like a little cozy like booth for myself, and I'd be living at large because I just lay down in the back seat. And, yeah, it was nice.
Really good
and I always had coloring books, and I always had little puzzle books because I've always been a little puzzle nerd. And I was always the person that handed all the food from the big cooler in the trunk or like in the back. It was my job to hand out snacks and drinks. And so I felt important because I would do that. Like when you're in the car for 8 hours, after a while you gotta. Sorry. I've been talking like for 2 minutes straight.
I don't feel like that was 2 minutes.
Okay, good. Well, you put this down and it is your turn to read your card.
What is one thing you would like to learn in the next year?
I think it'd be cool to start learning French. I've been kind of on a French kick lately. Yes, patience.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like, I think it'd be really cool if we learned a language together.
I want to. Je voudrais.
I'm not
That's
good.
it. That's all I got.
The only thing I'm not good with accents is
really bad.
what's the...
Oh.
Come on, librarian. Hit me with it. The word...
There, I hit you.
The word for accents, but it gives that...
Acento. What? A lisp? No.
Kind of, but like each language has
Espanol.
like Spanish has the rolling R. You just had like it'll hit me when I'm sober, but it's fine.
People, I forgot we were recording. It wasn't just us, and I've been making the most obnoxious noises. I think I might be like, did I already say 7?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm an 8. I think I'm a 7.5. Like, I think it's getting up there.
I don't know what I meant.
I know where you are. I know what you did last summer.
Oh, yeah, I think it'd be really fun if we learned a language.
Yes.
French would be fun. I'm not really good with Spanish. I would love if you taught me Spanish.
Es posible.
Un poco español?
No.
Very little Spanish?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah, you said a little Spanish.
Here.
It was just an
What'd I
interesting
say?
inflection. Español. I am Swedish Spaniel.
I don't know. I think those would be fun. Or if we did Gaelic. Remember we talked about doing that?
I thought you were going to say gay, like, stuff. And I don't know. Or if we did, like, gay. Yes.
That one would be really fun.
Yeah, I would love to learn that. I just feel like that one's not as realistic because we wouldn't be able to engage in it.
You and I could engage in it. We could be like...
You mean in the gay manner? Yeah. So your thing was going to be language?
Yeah.
Well, you can't steal my thing. You got to come up with a new one now.
To learn?
No, that's not what the question was. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
What's one thing you would like to learn next year?
I
remember.
remember.
If I couldn't do the language, I would say something I would want to learn.
I want to learn how to
some dance moves. Sorry. I would want to learn how to some dance moves.
We were just talking about, like, when we were watching The Greatest Showman, she was like, Katy, because I've always told her it makes me want to, like, get up and dance with the songs when you see them doing the choreography. Greatest Showman, if you hate musicals, by the way, really freaking good movie, whether you like them or not. Like, everyone in my family, I made to watch it with me, and the guys, all that hate musicals, were like, yeah, that was actually a really pretty good movie. So, Greatest Showman, who's just a movie and can't possibly sponsor it, even though I don't think a movie's ever sponsored any. I've never heard of been. Now that I think about it, too, companies sponsor movies. Like, random companies will pair up with outcoming movies. Like, for example, the Progressive commercial that's been coming out for Beetlejuice. Why do companies
But that's
promote
also a
movie
musical.
releases? Beetlejuice isn't a musical.
Yes, it is.
I knew that.
Yeah,
It's
it was
really
just a
a
viral
musical.
meme that was going around because it was from the musical that they cast it on Broadway. I think it was on Broadway.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
But you know how, like, they'll promote movies going out? It's like, I wonder why companies promote the movie. The movie must just, like, pay them to buddy up in the commercial or something? I don't know, like, because people, think about it this way. People watching Beetlejuice aren't necessarily, like, looking for Progressive insurance or, like, vice versa. I don't know. It's a weird pairing. Am I making any sense? I'm like, all of a sudden I'm an 8 out of nowhere, and I feel like I'm not. Come here. Sorry. Hang on. You can't hear any. Scout, you can't sit on that. I know it looks like it's meant for you. We should have just let him fall asleep there, honestly. Why don't we move him? Why did
Move what? Where was he?
Scout? He was right there, remember?
Not asleep?
No, I know. And we immediately were like, get down, move. We should have just let him fall asleep.
Oh.
Nobody would have known the difference.
I get what you're saying. You
Yay.
ready for the next one?
No, because I did 2, and that would be a third one for you. We got to do wrong answers now. One more. We're gonna do 2 wrong answers a piece. Should we stop at one wrong answer piece?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's my turn to ask you, and I want the wrong answer. Okay?
Wrong answer.
I just want you guys to know the look she's giving me. It's like a very tiny little slight smile, but just an utter blank face. Like, there's nothing there. Nothing's coming out from behind the face.
Call me out. It's okay.
There's nothing going on up here.
Don't jump on me.
He's purring too. I wonder if it's going to pick up on the... No, you can't go into cameras. Oh, hang on. There he goes.
Cat.
Oh, look at this. Wrong answers. If you could have any animal as a pet, which one would you choose and why? Any animal as a pet, which one would you choose and why? Wrong answer.
Wrong answer.
First thing.
A sea urchin. You want to know why it took me so long? It's because I pictured it and I was like, spiky. I remember thinking that in my head and I was like,
sea urchin. But why? Why would it be the perfect pet?
because who doesn't want to cuddle something pokey and then just put it back in the tank and it feeds itself?
Wait, it feeds itself.
Yeah, I don't see.
Stop, Scout! You're messing up the plants. No.
Don't the urchins breathe? And they would have to eat?
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you have to feed it?
I don't think so.
You said it feeds itself. Wait, what? Stop!
Okay.
He's just looking at me like,
this is gonna be a follow-up topic when we're sober. Do sea urchins eat or self-feed?
They need. They're not.
Is there
plants.
like a little mouth?
They're not plants.
Where's the little mouth?
Wait, we need to look up the digestive system of a sea urchin. Hang on. I'm gonna write this down.
You wanna know what I thought of?
Need to know. This is a new section. Need to know. Gummy Buddies knows. And then we'll do a segment where we
input the correct, like what
the fun facts
is.
that we followed through and like
I'm on it. I get it.
Need to know sea urchin fact. Sea urchin
you
digestion.
Know what I pictured? I pictured a little spiky black ball that had a little mouth that would go, and it would
like the tiniest little mouth.
Yeah, and it would float open, and it would get something and go beep, and then it would just keep rolling, and then as it keeps rolling,
like it rolls
leap.
as it swims. Do they even swim? Swim?
No, Scout. No, bad. Kitty.
Don't go by the candle, Scout. It's our first Gummy Buddies barbecue. We're gonna have new shish kebab food reviews.
Scout, no.
Skeet.
Scout.
Sea urchin.
He's your cat.
And then do you even swim or just float or what? Or do they crawl? Ooh.
I'm pretty sure they
picture
crawl.
sea urchins with tiny little black claws, like crawling, and every single little spike has a creepy claw.
Patience.
I want a picture of this artists of the future.
Oh my, I was just about to say it. I was like, someone, do it.
Please. I need a freaking creepy sea urchin. Halloween's coming up. Give the coast people... Even though I know it was Scout. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, our audio just...
That was so scary. I'm not getting my chest.
I know. That was. We were just talking about creepy, like, creatures and things, and I was attacked. We have black curtains separating us from the rest of my dining room because we bougie. And yes, they're made of felt that I got on clearance with a 40% off Michael's coupon. Anyways, my cat just jumped up to try and, like, climb the curtain and play because he likes to play with the lights. You know, the one I got snippy snipped. And his claws, like, you could almost see each individual claw spiking through the felt. But it attacked at me, like, the level of my face. And it was terrifying.
That was very scary. Sorry, ASMR.
Draw, request, listener request. Our new segment.
Creature report. Creature report.
Don't get sued. Wait. We should save that. Clip, right.
I have lots of thoughts going on.
Clip creature report. Okay. Listening request.
That's my second clip note I've made. I was like, clip this, clip that, patience, clip clop.
Instead of the blooper flippers, they'll be the clipper cloppers. Draw sea urchin. I'm still writing this down. With creepy hands on spikes. I'm picturing, like, scary movies that are in, like, black and white. Not black and white, but, like, okay, you know on, like, The Ring and on The Grudge, they have this, like, bluish, greenish, grayish tint tone to them. I'm picturing the hands to be, like, that kind of color scheme. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hope sober people are getting my drawing request. Yeah, sea urchin with creepy hands on every spike that crawls on ocean. I just...
What?
You know the gay incident? I just did it.
Show me.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Talk for
Okay, I'm gonna talk. So I'm currently eating a Nestle Crunch bar, which actually is my favorite chocolate bar. And it's hitting the spot. I'm so bad.
I was trying to say creepy hand.
Oh my god,
I was trying to write on every spike and I didn't write that and it looks really bad. Why? We're gonna get ourselves canceled. Gosh. Why does this keep happening? Alright, wrong answers. Did you ask me mine?
The
I
wrong
said it,
sea
pet.
urchin still.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna do one apiece. No, yes.
Yeah, what would you
Are
be?
we having, what time is it?
We started at 9:08.
That's it. 9:08. It's 10:52. It feels like it's been 3 hours. What do you think?
We did say this was going to be a long episode.
Yeah. Warned you. Okay, so I feel so bad. Okay.
If you could have any pet as a animal,
I'm like a 9. Okay.
Your question.
Mm-hmm.
What animal would you have if it was to be your pet and why?
You know what? I really would like centipedes, because I like the way their many legs tickle my balls.
Would you name it Fanny?
Yes. We call the monster on Labyrinthine Fanny. And Fanny. Make way for Fanny because her little butt
She's so
bounces
cute.
back and forth, but she's a centipede, a giant monster centipede, and we call her Fanny.
Yeah, we love her. She's our favorite.
Mm-hmm. She's our spirit animal. I keep looking at my... Never mind. Back to you, Jim. This has been breaking news and how sea urchins digest.
I still love that idea.
I don't even remember what it was. Patience.
That scared me.
We are under audio attack by a feline. I am so sorry. I hate thumps because they're the hardest to edit out. Like, really a big pain. Don't you dare. He wants to jump on me, which I love normally. Alright, new one, you ask me. I can't wait to snack. After this question, can we take a snack break again?
What is something you love to do and haven't done in a while? Wrong answer.
Oh. I absolutely love breathing, but I'm dead. I've been a ghost all along.
Tugboat.
Balls.
You want to know my first thought?
Yes.
Cheese grater.
Wait, what's something
Tell me
you
why
want to do? A cheese grater? That you haven't done it in a while? Or you mean cheese grating? Like making love to a cheese grater? Or like, yes, that's what you meant.
Because I was some reason thinking of Grinder, and I knew that was like a app. Oh, yeah, I'm really far back
It's also
away.
a sandwich, and now I'm wanting snack time again. This is appropriate. Perfect time.
I don't know, cheese grater.
I'm just picturing trying to ride a cheese grater. I don't like it.
Slices! Oh, we were into a snack break. That was really awkward.
I'm just thinking of like Arby's and we have the meats, and I'm just like making a whole nasty sandwich in my head. We're going to pause for a second, take a snack break. And when we come back, one final wrong answers. And then we abandon you for our after activities, which also sound gay again. So.
Which we also don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we haven't decided yet. But we're going to make it a feature for Patreon that you can contribute to deciding what our after high activity should be when we stop recording. We discussed this last time, I believe, and we're going to pause because she's about to crinkle the crap out of her Crunch Bar wrapper. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Wrong answer.
We're doing the last card because we're getting too high.
Yeah, we're getting
we're too high. And Katie didn't get a
10+.
snack to review, so she's reviewing how the
these
episode.
nuts.
how you think the episode's going? Stop!
No, the cat did it again. Oh my god! When were the episodes going?
Just go on.
Okay, go on. Did you ask the last one?
You said we're doing one more card and then we're done.
Yeah, but whose turn is it to start?
I don't think it matters.
Oh my gosh! We're getting it out of here. We're in deep. Wrong answers only. What's your favorite way to spend a weekend?
Eating hot dogs.
What?
I don't know. It was the first thing.
So, what? Eat hot dogs. I actually like eating hot dogs. If they're the all beef ones, I mean, I'm kind of picky. I'm a little bougie.
You said to say the first thing that comes in your mind.
Yeah, I did. Okay, now your turn to ask me. Wrong answer. Oh my gosh, these cats. Seriously. I'm so sorry about the thuds and the buds and the suds.
Can I do a different one? It's too long. It's really hard.
I swapped my first card out for another one because it was like kind of a repeat.
Okay, what is the most interesting documentary or TV series you've watched recently?
Ooh, I made a noise really bad. Now you did it too. Hate me. Future Katie, I'm so sorry. Okay. Documentary.
Or TV series.
Oh, I'm binging 48 Hours so hard, all the old CBS
Wrong
episodes.
answers only, you do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She does do 48 Hours all the time.
I definitely...
Okay.
What noise did I just make that we're gonna have to edit out?
Wrong answers only.
Okay. Falafels.
What is your conspiracy?
My face hurts.
How can you? No, we're not conspiracy theory. I can't handle it. You were like documentary or TV series, and you go falafels, and I'm like, okay, is it a conspiracy about falafels or something? Why falafels?
I don't know. It's always the first random word that pops in my head every time somebody asks me for a random word. I've never had a falafel. I've always wanted to try them.
Hi, us. We just did a game.
Falafel.
Okay.
Try falafel. It's a new bucket list item.
You just said a word, and the word I thought of after you said yours.
So sorry about the cough. Sorry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fun game.
Falafel.
You just said the word falafel. You
Yes.
want to know the first thing that came to my head?
Hot dogs.
Do you see what I mean? We both say one word and see what it comes
We
off
don't-
as.
Beeping.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
When I-
that's like a kitty. I just was ping-ponging. And okay.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to say a word. Say the first word that comes to your head.
Okay, hang on.
Are you ready?
Wait, we got to finish the question we were doing. Or you didn't do it?
I did mine already.
The most interesting documentary. Oh yeah, you didn't. We've just been kind of sharing
Yeah.
each question, so I was gonna ask you yours. Okay, before we do the word association, what is the most interesting documentary or TV series you've watched recently?
Kung Fu Panda.
I'm about this improv class now. I'm feeling it. The ISS is kicking in, picturing us in an improv class.
Okay.
Okay.
When I say a word, you say the first word that comes to your head, but picture it in ISS.
Oh my.
I can't even. I'm not even. No.
You're
Like,
okay.
when I said eating hot
sorry,
dogs, you want to
sorry.
know why I said that? Because I literally saw hot dogs like flash all around you. Like, because I'm looking at your face. And then we said the word green earlier. Like, your face is green. Like,
Oh,
I'm having
like each
such
word
a
you
good
feel
trip
it?
with the ISS.
Oh, so like anytime a random word that you can see
Mm-hmm.
is spoken, you just kind of like visualize it.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're getting really on the same wavelength here.
Yeah.
Oh, word association.
Okay, you first. Oh, I'll go first.
Okay.
I want a good one.
So you're gonna say a word,
And you're
first
gonna
word that pops in, and I'm gonna bounce back with the first thing that pops in my head.
it's like spit out the
But
first
then
word.
you're gonna do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're just gonna bounce word to word to word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're gonna see where this takes us.
Oh, sorry about the button twinkie.
And after a few, we'll just kind of stop and be like, "How did we get from this to this?"
Oh my
you know what I
gosh.
mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sandcastle,
Shovels.
mouse,
Dirt.
gross,
Worms.
rain,
Petrichor.
Pokemon,
Lightning.
McQueen,
Canapes.
cantaloupes,
Melon.
Noma,
Noma.
Noma.
Oh my god.
Okay, you see what I mean? We just got from
Withered.
sandcastle to melanoma.
Yeah. Wait, it kind of fits though.
Isn't it
For
weird?
the beach, you make the sandcastle, you get the melanoma. From being in the sun too much.
Isn't this fun? I like the word
It's like a
association.
conspiracy theory to after too, to connect the two. I think that should be part of the game. Like we come up with a weird theory of why our
We got
first
the
word
sandcastles
matches.
and melanoma.
Ooh, my
We're
bra is
recording.
like flipped and snapped.
I'm so proud of us, ISS.
Okay, ISS game number whatever.
Katie, did
Ted
I
or
just say
flip up.
ISIS? I swear. I just said ISIS.
Right down, not racist. Not ISIS. Wait, no. Why? ISS new game for copyrighted full book. Word association, link, first word. Right?
Yeah.
Association, link, first word.
Oh my gosh, that's so
And last.
funny.
All right, let's do that one more time. That was fun. That was
Okay.
great. No.
Okay.
My mouth is getting really dry.
Do you-
I need to sip of Alani. Sponsor.
Why is one top of my can silver and then the other one is red and they're the same kind?
You're a genius. I never would have noticed that. Wait, take a picture for the Instagram. What? Are you sure they're the same flavor? Maybe they were different all along. Monster. Why would you? I think it's going to be our new rule to make a joke about sponsorship every single time we say a company name. Like, if we randomly talk about Bostage staplers, we'll be like, Bostage, sponsor us. Like, every single time any brand is mentioned, if we just make a sponsors joke. We're making too many genius thoughts.
This is why we record.
I know, honestly, like,
because
let's face it, Patience and Katy, you're the only people listening at this point. You get us, right? You feel us? Like, you're feeling what we're...
I felt death just a minute ago. I'm getting kiss in a minute, I will feel it.
Earwax. What? Kiss it?
I'm time traveling.
Time traveling.
Okay.
Time traveling vision. Katy, shut up. Gosh,
okay. Word association.
Wait, I start this time.
Okay.
Curvy.
Rustic.
Oh, wow. Wait, what? Oh, I can't. That's so slow. What am I? That's like a parrot disturbed.
Disturbed parrot.
Disturbed parrot. What?
Okay, okay. Start over again. Word association.
Yes. Curvy. Hang on. Disturbed parrot. I just want that note too. Ooh, ah, ah.
Dude, why are you still the parrot?
Parrot Katy. Noises again. Gosh, we're so obnoxious.
Okay, do another
Katy.
word.
Okay,
Another word.
Right, another
Okay.
word. Another word. We don't want to restart with Kirby?
No.
Okay.
Another one.
All right, your turn to start.
Acorns.
D's.
Nuts.
Scrat.
Ice Age.
That's two.
Well, it's a movie.
Okay. Future 80. Remember to time how long we've just been laughing with talking. Wait, we're record for the longest we've just laughed for no reason.
What's the breaking news sound
Laugh
you were
record.
doing? You were like,
breaking news. Well,
why am I taking you? Beep. Katy put in this segment really fast. How long it took us to laugh, or how long we were laughing for?
Time
Break.
Laughter.
Hi, welcome
segment.
back. We cut you
Hi.
off. We are sorry for the interrupting breaking news. This will all make sense.
I'm crying.
I want a soundboard.
Time a record of laughing. A soundboard.
Acorn and Ice Age really does hit together, though. What if an acorn caused the Great Depression? I meant the Ice Age, but I was like, the Great Depression.
Tugboat. We are busy.
Okay.
All right.
Do we want to do one more word association, or are we done?
I think we should be done. We've done this longer than
Okay.
we... Wait, how long do you think it's been? Don't look. I'm going to guess.
Were we
the
at 2
time.
hours?
I don't think we hit a full 2 hours. Okay. I'm going to guess we've been recording for... The face you're giving me. It looked like you were hitting on me. Okay, full circle.
I think it's only been
an hour.
2.5 hours.
Okay, like what time do you think it is right now? I would say like 11:45.
12:20.
Oh my gosh, the noise.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no way.
What time is it?
It's only 11:12.
Whoa. My mind is blown. Do we want to end here and then do our own thing? Ding dang.
Ding dong.
Okay. Jinx.
Katy,
Oh my god, that was so creepy. Stop laughing, Patience! You're freaking yourself out!
I think we're gonna break our voice boxes from laughing.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening to us.
And we hope you have a fantastic week.
And thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for putting up with us. And thank you for being our
Gummy buddies.